Alright y'all, the time has come. I have a new table saw which requires me to make a new outfeed table. So I made this out a couple sheets of plywood. I made a little bit of a step-by-step. Come enjoy my fails, my wins in this video. And maybe you can steal this build and build it for yourself. Look how smooth that is. Let's do it. The plan is super simple. I'm going to make these 5 boxes, attach them together, and put a top on the top, and I'm done. Yup, that's it. Now let me tell you, why is it important to have an outfeed table? Look at this. Look how dangerous that is. I could die out here. You don't want that to happen. So what I did was I measured the height, and I factored in my dust collection, made sure that everything was right. I didn't want my cross-cut sled to get in the way either. And I didn't want these drawers anymore. I wanted it all to go inside of my outfeed table, just like you saw in the beginning of the video. It's pretty simple. I got a couple sheets of 3/4 inch plywood, pre-finished 1/2 inch, and I have this 1/4 inch of black melamine. I'm going to build these cases here. 2 of them are going to be doubled. 1 of them will be a single. And I'm going to start breaking down my sheets of plywood. You can see here the plan. And I highly recommend you to get a track saw. This is my second track saw. I started with a very cheap one, but once I upgraded to the Makita track saw, this is the 40 volt, I have been in heaven. And another tip is when you're cutting down sheets of plywood, you don't want any burnout, any flakes, any chips. Make sure you get a good 80 tooth blade. SawStop has a good one. And once you load that up, you'll notice that you're going to have some very clean cuts. Just look at this here. After rip cutting everything to size, I come back with a cross-cut, multiple cross-cuts. And what's really cool about my table saw, I have the cross-cut sled attachment. This has been a game changer. Look at this. I'm putting a whole panel on this, and I'm going to cross-cut this sucker like butter. What's really cool about this is that you have 2 arms that you could put down. So if you need to set something, skinnier or less wide, you got 2 setups. Super clutch. Now that I cut everything down to size, I'm going to start doing the assembly on some of these cases. I'll start with this one first. Real simple with some wood glue, pin nails. Obviously come back with some screws. Doesn't need to be pretty. Most of this stuff is going to be screwed together at the end. But enjoy the show. The internet thugs right now are just probably waiting to attack me because I didn't use pocket holes. Pocket holes are great. They're awesome. But I don't need to hide screws, so I'm not going to waste my time pre-drilling some pocket holes just to hide the screws. This is just as strong, if not stronger. I wanted to leave in some raw footage of me not using my brain and then using my brain. I was actually sick in this video, and I was like, why don't I just cut that spacer in half? So all I can do is just clamp both sides at the same time. Duh. Use your brain, bro. Guys, I can't tell you how crucial it is for your builds to be square, especially if you're going to do drawer slides and stuff like that. Make sure you are square. Alright, so I'll build 2 of those. Got those ready. Now it's time to hit up the red one. This is the only single cabinet that I build in this one. This is kind of going to be on the side of the outfeed table, just for some outside storage. I don't want drawers or anything. The shelves will be adjustable. Those won't be solid shelves, but it'll be nice to just work and then reach in and grab something without having to open a drawer. I was really starting to feel sick, so I took a break, came back another day, finished these other two back pieces of the outfeed table. These, I really didn't know where I was going with this, but I made some bigger cases in the back to fit some junk. and one of these will support my router, and I'll show you how I did that later. But here you go. And yeah, this is where I found out that I made a mistake with the second case. Yeah, look at that. About 3 to 4 inches short. I was devastated. It had to be when I was sick. I wasn't cutting right. Or I'm going to blame you guys because I was filming this to show you, so I wasn't paying attention. That's alright. I'm going to attach these and I'm going to come up with a plan later. So I built the side piece a little bit longer than the two sides on the left because I want this to be flush. You see there? Yeah. I want my drawers to be flush. So I attached the two cases on the left. And this is optional, guys. I did some edge banding. I don't know why I did that. I think I was just showing you again that I made the right cabinet a little bit longer. But yeah, edge banded the face just to give a little bit of appeal. These wheels are from Amazon. They work excellent. Attach that. It's already looking good. And now I'm going to attach those two back pieces. And yes, it's still short. I didn't make a whole new case for that other one. But you'll see what I did later. Yeah, you see how short that case is? That's embarrassing. Screwed all the cases together, made sure they were solid. Look at it, it's already coming together, guys. Yeah. And here's what I did to fix that. I quickly showed you. It's embarrassing. Just build it right when you do it. This is going to hang over a bit, so I made some supports to make sure that doesn't bend or anything. Use some CA glue. Let that dry. Look at that. That extends over my suction down there. We're good to go. Some of you guys are going to call me bougie for using undermount slides, but these are Amazon cheap ones. Okay, not cheap, but I don't like slides. I don't like side slides. I don't. I need undermount. Once you try it once, you'll never go back. Trust me. So this is me cutting down the 5/8 pre-finished white birch plywood because I'm going to utilize this for drawers. And yes, I still have more features on my table saw, y'all. Got a router table on it too. So I put a 1/4 inch bit in there. Cut some dados in it. Look how easy that is, y'all. This sauced off fence comes right off. And I'll show you where I store it in the future. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, get back in there. Hey, get back in there, bro. So now you see I cut all my dados. And for the back part of the drawer, I don't do the little nudges or niches or whatever you want to call them to make sure the undermounts fit in. I just cut that whole thing off. I don't care. Plus, this is just a workbench. So here's what it looks like put together, and you can see how short that back end is. Brought my pocket hole guy out from Craig Jig. Put those together. And you see why I didn't cut the notches out? Because I took my 1/4 inch pre-finished plywood and just slid that sucker in there. The notches would have stopped me from doing that. Now I can make sure that's in there solid with some pin nails. And then attach all of my thingamajiggers in it. Notice I don't know the correct terms. I'm not a professional. I'm just a DIY guy. Yeah. This is the top. I'll show you what the top is made of in a minute, but I made sure that was secure going through the cases and into it. And this is what it's made of. Plywood and that half or that 1/4 inch sheet of melamine. And I edge banded it with melamine from Amazon. Link in the bio. So it's a little bit thicker than 3/4. It's about an inch thick of a top with melamine. Didn't have to lay it or anything. Just glued it. My crosscut sled clears it. My wheels are adjustable. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at me cut that panel. Yes, this is what I've been waiting for. And like I said earlier, that back casing is going to hold a router plate. So I can do some quick router cuts here, even though I have it on my table saw. Now I have 2. And then I added a T-track. Again, you have to go to my Instagram to see why I added that and how I did that. And this is where I added some junk and also the fence for my router table. Oh, and some storage on the back. Look at that. No space wasted. Well, I hope you enjoyed these last 12 minutes. I enjoyed building this. I think it's a great addition to the shop. Got rid of some cabinets, moved some space around, and now I have a fully functional outfeed table. So I hope you got some tips from this. And if you go out there and make yourself one based on my video, please shout me out. I want to see. Consider following too. I would like that, please. Por favor.